Okay, here I'm at Barnstomer, BMW Motorrad Barnstomer, doing a test ride on this new 2024 BMW R 1290. This is in green. It looks beautiful as well, which is one of my favorite classic bikes. Especially I like boxer engine. That's my R1250 GS Adventure over there, and yeah. Let's take it for a spin and see what's it like. Yeah, it's got the shotgun, like a double barrel shotgun exhaust. Yeah, really good. So it has a lot of. So I think you can get the display with TFT or the usual dials, and yeah, the suspensions are fully adjustable. Front and rear, this one here, and you have the riding modes. I'll go through them in a minute. When we leave, nice number plate. Yeah, let's see what she's like. Let's see. It's got keyless, but yeah, on and off is here. Turn it on. Mirrors, just the mirrors. That's alright. Okay, I can see. Neutral at the moment, it's on road mode. Let's see what else they have. Dynamic, rain. Yeah, same riding mode. Seat height is perfect. I'm 5'6", 30-inch like inseam leg, and yeah, fine. It's no problem. This is the love about this boxer engine. When I start the bike, let me turn it off, and I'll show you what I mean. So, if I don't hold the handlebar, you can see it. So you can almost like an animal coming to life. So if I turn it off, you'll see it just moves left to right. Whoa! Yeah, it's good. You can fine-tune the suspension for your liking. What I normally do if I like manual adjustable, if you want to adjust it manually, what I normally do is I attend one of the IAM track events, and you have someone there adjusting the suspension and the whole thing for you, for your body weight. So yeah, that's what I normally do, and then I go for a few laps, come back, and if I say it's too, just adjust it to your riding style. Yeah. Obviously, riding from a GS background, GS Adventure background, there's nothing in front of it, so this is ideal bike for summer, because you can get, especially if the weather is really hot, you get this nice airflow here, and it keeps you nice and cool. Whereas on my GS Adventure, you don't get much airflow. Yeah. Yeah. So let's see. At the moment, it's on a road mode. So the engine is. I did a test ride. I think about 4 years ago. Yeah, maybe 4 years ago. The R90, the previous generation. Comparing this to that, yeah, you can see its improvement. Even though it's an air-cooled boxer engine, it's very smoother. I don't know how BMW done that. So that's a really good job. So it's yeah, but also the response is pretty good. Yeah, straight away, you know, it pulls really good. Yeah, let's see. Let's put it on 6th gear and 40 mile an hour. Let's see. No. Yeah, 5th is alright, but yeah, but 4th is okay. Yeah, 4th is a lot better. Obviously 3rd is the ideal. Right, let's yeah, it's pretty good, really nice. It's just a beautiful bike actually. Everything is nicely done. You know, when you sit on it, you know you're sitting on a premium bike. You know, especially with a boxer engine, you know, it's something special. Right, yeah. So the riding modes, they're only for the fuel maps. So it doesn't control the suspension like the GS or the RTs or the other or the XRs or the single R or the RS. So this is you can fine tune it to your body weight manually. And yeah, the fuel mapping is only for the engine. So less electronics. In a way, I think if you like classic bikes, that's one of the good. So I think it's a positive thing. I think so, and also less things to go wrong. So yeah, it just. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up the twisties in road mode first, and on the way back up back I'm going to put it on dynamic and see what difference I see when it comes to throttle response. Suspension wise, obviously I won't see much difference because it doesn't make any, you can't adjust them electronically. But yeah, the mirrors are perfect. You can see perfectly well who's behind you, who's overtaking you, and everything. It's amazing how they got this engine smoother compared to, yeah, it's almost like the, how do I explain? It's almost like the liquid cooled 1200. Remember the 2016-17 Euro 3 bikes? That's how the engine is like. But plus you get the air cooled character, you know, it just all this dance, you know. When you start, when you're in a traffic light and when you rev it, when you do a blip, it just moves side to side, which I really like. Yeah, so right, let's stop talking and enjoy the ride. The throttle response, wow, in dynamic mode it becomes live. A quick turning, short wheelbase, so it turns pretty quick. This bike is likes twisties, right? In dynamic mode, there's a slightly like a slightly buzzing, like a minor vibration comes from the handlebars, but that's very minor, very mild. In road mode, you don't get that. So if I put it on road mode, yeah, it's gone. But if I put it on dynamic, on high revs, over 5,000 revs, you feel slight very mild vibration coming from here, but I mean, it doesn't bother me. So yeah, what else? There's not much electronics here on this, so it's nothing. Nothing to demonstrate. I think this is the sat nav thing, so you can have the nav 5 or nav 6 on here. So if you, I quite like the Boxer engine. I can't get enough of this Boxers. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's just well built bike, and also if you are vertically challenged, this is a good bike as well. You know, you can flat foot. This seat height is really low, so I'll put the link in the description for the specs. You can see what's the seat height, horsepower, torque, you know, and all that. It's got plenty of power, I can tell you, and the way it pulls is just amazing. So and also it sounds really, really well, even with the stock exhaust. And yeah, it's just I don't know. I don't think you need an aftermarket exhaust for this. And also, the stock exhaust looks absolutely beautiful as well. It fits this bike really well compared to the previous models. This is a lot better. It's a very comfortable bike to be as well. Even the default suspension settings, it's all right. It's a beautiful bike to look at as well. You know, the only thing I'm not sure about the new BMW bike is the brake light and the indicator combined, the combo lights. When you're slowing, when you put the indicator on and you say you're slowing down to turn, and you turn the indicator on, and you do a mild braking. I mean, I don't think the car or vehicle behind can see you clearly. You know, clear. I don't think it's a good idea actually. Anyway, so that's the only thing. But what I can say is, it's like this bike, it's a lot better compared to the previous generations. Mainly because it got quiet, I mean smoother, but the exhaust sound a lot nicer. The exhaust looks much better than the earlier, previous models. And I don't think it has the has fuel gauge. So yeah, I think it has a fuel warning light, but just that they've gone all proper retro, you know, classic. Obviously, if you're coming from a very comfy GS or RT background, or the then it may it takes time to get used to it, the suspension and the air-cooled engine, and yeah, and also there's no wind protection. So those things, I think you'll get used to it. And I prefer this on a hot summer days, like say you have 25 plus degrees. I think today is not that hot. I think today's only 18 or 19, but so when the temperature goes above 25, 26, 27, this is the best, nice place to be. Keep you nice and cool. And yeah, it's got the power when you need it. Lovely bike, lovely bike. The riding position is pretty good as well. This one is not too much, not lean forward. It's very comfortable riding position. The handlebars. Yeah, nothing much to say. I would say, if you're not sure about it, come and do a test ride to see what you know. That's the way. That's the only way you can find out what the bike is really like. You know. Yeah, it's pretty good. I think it's a different kind of bike. So when it comes to, it's not the same as the GS or the R. The electronics, it's not the same comfort. The suspension is not. It's okay. It's all right. It's better than the previous models, but it's not the same as the electronic suspension where you just glide over everything and you don't feel any of the potholes. But yeah, it still soaks up all right. But I would recommend to fine tune it to your liking. Right, that's it. I'm gonna go and have something to eat and think about it. Right, see you next time. This is a short test ride. Yeah.